Okay. Hey, how's it going? This is Bloodlines Comics. It's been a while. We had the Thanksgiving break, as I like to call it. So we had a lot of stuff going on, a lot of family and stuff like that. So, but we are back. I'm here with Colton Cleary. My name's Nick Rieger. What's going on, Colt?
Oh, not much, Just getting ready to talk about one of the coolest comics I've probably seen in a while. Definitely different. And we also, well, I did. I got to meet the writers at Comic-Con for Indiana, and it's called Three Wise Men, and they have a YouTube channel, and they have a website where you can buy Motor City Mo, which is what we're going to be talking about today.
Absolutely.
Yep.
I know we'll add pictures in later, but I do like showing this cover. So.
So.
I do know when I read it, you had told me how you really enjoyed the story writing.
Yeah, it was definitely they got some good story writing going on in there. This comic book is not for kids, that much is for sure. It's definitely 18 and older. It's got a lot of drug use, sex, cuss words, lots of blood, killing, all sorts of stuff going on. It's more of a mob type of deal, mafia, type of deal. But no, they did a really good job at writing it out and giving their characters depth. Which, like, Motor City Mo, he's got the superpower to heal, much like Wolverine, and he just can't die. And it starts off right off the bat of him like shooting himself in the head just to see what he can live through. And
he's got a list too of different ways he's tried it, and that's kind of really right, like you said, right off the bat, it explains who he is and like what he does, and it's very mobbish, and I love the mob. I Godfather, Goodfellas. Just I've watched documentaries on just the whole mob, and they filled Motor City Mo really well into that category, and I really enjoyed it. The first issue was absolutely amazing.
Yeah, it was. And I liked how you could see, because I don't watch mob movies or gang movies, but I could see like where you were saying like the comparison in the characters and stuff in it, and I just thought it was like absolutely great. And like you said, Rizzo reminded you of one of the actors.
Joe Pesci from Goodfellas. Yeah, he's kind of he's just a little squirrely, like ready to go. Oh, this is what we're gonna do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he was just one of those characters in that storyline. So and that's how Joe Pesci was. You keep flipping back and forth. You're throwing me off.
I wasn't sure if you wanted to continue talking. So
I mean, I could, but
oh well, just
go for talking. It. All right. But Rizzo in the storyline, he's that type of guy where he's just, this is how it's gonna be. We're doing it. Here we go. Let's go. And Joe Pesci in Goodfellas, that's kind of who it reminded me of. And because if you've ever seen Goodfellas, that's how he is. He's just, this is happening. We're doing it. And this is how it's gonna be. And I really clicked with that. So.
Yeah, and like whenever I was reading it, I was hearing it in the accents and the way that it's spoken and the cadence and everything that those types of guys would speak. And I thought it was really cool. And they really get by with how they were writing and how they got in the way that they say things. So
yeah, and it's not the writing is fantastic, but to have that writing and then have the artwork, that was perfect.
It really was. Like the artwork is not like amazingly beautiful. The artwork fits the story, which we talked much about in other deals that we've been through. What was it? The Zombinac. How the artist didn't take it a serious, scary way in the Zombinac. and it just made it so much better. He didn't try to make a dark zombie. He just made the zombie that fit the story that they were going for. And the artist very much so does this in Motor City Mo. And for as far as the writing goes, like Mo, even though he is in with the gang and he goes in and he roughs people up and kills them if needs be, and he goes into strip clubs and stuff, they give his character more depth than just that. The writing takes it to show it in the way of how he goes to the strip club and he just talks to the women for the most part. He doesn't go looking for lap dances. And whenever he winds up meeting Dora, and she's a big part of the story, but he takes her out on a date and they go and play mini putt-putt and do stuff like that.
Don't they go out for ice cream or something?
Yeah,
or?
Ice cream, I think it was, and he just talks to her. And, she was expecting him to want to pay her to do something, and instead he just wanted to actually have a actual treat her like a person and spend that time with her. And, as they go on, like with Rizzo, how they did with him and stuff, but also like Johnny being the informer, I really enjoyed, how they filled him in well with that. Even though his character doesn't have a huge part, he definitely fit that informer point where, he's giving the information that's needed and he messes up the information and they wind up having to I can't even remember if they broke his hand or if they cut off fingers, but it was a pretty wild.
Yeah, absolutely. Seriously, the way I consider the storyline and the artwork together though is kind of like ordering a cheeseburger and fries come along with it. They go along. They do it really well, and it's really good to see a story because there's so many out there that the artwork doesn't line up or the story doesn't line up, and but with this one, like I said, it's like a cheeseburger and fries, that they fit hand in hand. They go well together. Honestly, the story was perfect. And I'm going to say this because I like the mob stories and stuff, but they handled this very, very well. They might have jumped around a little bit and left a little bit out, but you have to do that from time to time. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, and for some reason, all that's going through my head is you got those major HBO hits or the major Netflix shows, and I just keep on thinking I can just imagine it being something like that, and just having that dirty grit to it.
Yeah, absolutely. It does, like you said, that dirty grit. It's there, and it's not a place for kids.
No, it's not. Absolutely not. Don't go thinking that this is a comic book you can pick up for your kids or something. This is purely adult entertainment on it. Not in that.
Yeah.
That was probably the wrong way to word that one.
Well, yeah, not that way, but
yeah.
Just stick to Spider-Man if your kids are younger than 20.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. But I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, I say I highly recommend this one. It's up there with Dead Legends and with the Freaking Future. Freaking Future
yep.
for its artwork, I feel like. But and it's got a little bit of comedy, but it's up there. It's something that I really would like. We've had a lot of hits in this Indiana Comic Con. Really nothing bad out of anything that we picked up and read.
I don't think there was anything that we picked up and read and we were just that's terrible. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean even
not bad. It not even okay. It was good. And everything had its own
very good.
Good too. Everything fit where it needed to. Zombie worked in its own way. Dead Legends worked in the way that it was supposed to, and the Wild, it was more of a
Perry Comics. Look at Perry Comics.
Yeah, so definitely, I highly recommend a lot of them, but this one definitely, if you're looking for something dark and gritty, it's there. You got it. So
yeah, absolutely. It's a very good story, and luckily you got them to sign all of them. So
yep.
Which is also what? Sorry, couldn't hear you.
Oh, I was going to say, which I wanted to hit on, that you can find the comic book at Three Wise Men So that's spelled THREE, and then just a Y with the apostrophe S, Men. So
Yep.
check it out, their website. It might be Three Wise Men Media, but
it does say media, so it's Three Wise Men Media. So
yeah, so.
Which honestly, in the name Three Wise Men Media, and they use the Y and the apostrophe S. It's very clever.
It is. I like it.
So.
Whenever I was looking, I was like, these are my kind of guys. So.
Yeah, absolutely. So, well, I think that's all we have.
Yep. So keep your eyes out for our next video, guys, and like, comment, and subscribe. Definitely wanting to know what people's thoughts are on our videos. So comment anything. Talk about the comic book with us. We definitely enjoy reaching out and talking. So
I was gonna say talk about this comic book. If you want to know anything else about any other comic book.
Yep. So till next time, have a good one, guys.
Yep. Bye.